Kentucky Afield. Every week, Kentucky Afield brings you features on hunting and fishing across the state.
What a nice fish.
It's an opportunity to hopefully get that bird in the lake.
Hey, we got another one over here.
There he is. Ooh, a nice one too. Boy, he's healthy.
What do we got? That was awesome. Got the first jump.
Barely made it out of the field.
Got one big smallmouth.
Very nice.
Double point, they're in there. There they go.
Look at that joker. Woo!
That's a good one there.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Whoa, this is a good one.
That's better than good, Chad.
Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm your host, Chad Miles. Join us as we journey the Commonwealth in search of outdoor adventure. This week, we're going to hit the Ohio River in search of catfish using a technique called bumping. Then we're going to talk to a local veterinarian to find out what we need to know about keeping our dogs healthy this hunting season. But first, we're hitting the field in search of a fall turkey.
Oh my gosh, there's already a bird right there in the field. I can't tell if it's got a beard on it yet. Oh yeah, I see a beard. I see a beard. It definitely is a gobbler. He's definitely interested in our decoys. And we got turkeys all around us. All right, here this turkey comes. It looks like it's committed to our decoys. Oh, there's a gobble. That's pretty cool. It's coming right to us. Not even fully daylight, and we've got a gobbler right in our face. Oh, that's awesome. We've got so many turkeys behind us. The turkey came in and it stayed to my far left. Being a right-handed shooter, I did not want to make a move. With all the turkeys that I can hear around us right now, we're going to get another chance. Couple turkeys about 60 yards on our left here. They're checking out our decoys right now, trying to decide what they're going to do. I feel pretty comfortable that they may come down and take a closer look, and they don't have to come a long way to be in range. Those turkeys have walked into the woods. They're actually still working this way a little bit. They're just really cautious. Here come more turkeys. They're coming right up the edge. There's a bunch of them. It looks like they're going to come right to us. They're already almost in range. Just going to let them come. There are more than 10. I have to be really cautious to get a turkey separated so I don't shoot two. All right, whichever turkey's on the far right and separates itself, that's the one I'm gonna take. Far right hand side. There we go. What an exciting morning hunt. Let's go out here and see what we got. Well, here's our bird. This was a really, really incredible fall turkey hunt. We had a bird hit the ground as early as I've ever seen a bird come off the roost. And I think it realized, hey, I'm early to this party. We could have got that bird, but we did not want to spook it. We wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to hunt the rest of the morning because we thought there'd be more birds coming in. They were behind us, they were carrying on, they were being very vocal. That gobbler come up here and gobbled, got off to our left and got in the woods. We said, no big deal. And then here comes, I don't know, 10, 13 birds marched over the hill, got right into our decoys. I knew I had to take the bird to the extreme far right. So I was waiting for one to separate itself just enough, get its head up, so that I get a very clean, ethical shot. And it happened. We were able to put this bird down. Looks like we're gonna have turkey for Christmas at the Miles household. I'm looking forward to it.
What I love about bumping for catfish is the fact that you have your rod and reel in hand and you feel that catfish smash that bait. Well, today is a day that I have really been looking forward to. This is actually my second time out fishing with Captain Ben Gable, and last time we smoked them.
Yep.
We absolutely crushed the fish. So we're actually at the exact same location, and I've been keeping up with your Facebook post. You have been catching some really big fish this year.
We've had a great year so far. Really couldn't ask for a better year. Our numbers have really been good this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, we like to showcase some different things. We're going to fish similar styles that we did last time. It's called bumping.
That's right.
And bumping, the best way you described it to me is if you're a bass fisherman, it's like reverse dragging a jig, right?
That's pretty much like if people like to bass fish, I usually my first question when I get customers a boat, do you like to bass fish? And they say yeah. I say, well, you're going to like the way we fish. It's just backwards when you're retrieving a jig or a worm or Texas rigging a worm back to you. Instead of that, it's reverse. You're walking it down the river.
I fully expect that we're going to catch some fish and big quality fish, because I've been out with you one time, and that was been my experience. And I've watched your Facebook page, and it's like, my God, he did it again. There's another 50-pounder. It's amazing how you locate big fish.
Well, I say sun's coming up here. I say we got a beautiful day. It's going to be a hot day.
It's going to be hot.
Let's hope the fish is as hot as what today is.
Sunscreen's on, sunglasses are in the boat. I'm wearing some long sleeves, try to keep the sun off of me.
We got fresh skipjack, so I say we go get after it.
Let's do it.
The way I like to hook these skipjack, there's a little lip right there. Just come up there, come right out the nose.
All right. What type of flow you think we got today, miles per hour?
We're booking here pretty good.
You want me to go ahead and give her, let it happen?
Go ahead, just drop it straight down.
All right. How deep are we fishing today?
We're gonna be in the 30 to 60.
All right, now, I just felt the bottom.
Yep, and then remember, when you want to let it out, you just let it out as you're coming up with your bump.
Something just tapped mine.
Yeah, I got one tapping mine too.
Got a fish on?
I think he came off. He might still be it. Most important fish of the day.
That's
Number
right.
one.
Number one. We found him a little treat today, didn't he?
Got him a little morning Pop-Tart this morning.
We found a trick and a treat.
There he is. A nice
There you go.
5-pounder.
I'll tell you what.
Buzz. Nice fish there. That's what you want to take home and eat right there. That's a perfect eater fish right there.
And they can range from 5 pounds on that big of a piece of bait to 100, huh?
Yep. This little guy's just getting going. So going back and getting our bait on. There he is.
Oh yeah, I see your rod tip going there, yeah. There you go.
little better fish.
There you go. I saw that rod tip bouncing.
Come over on this side, Chad. You got it loose?
Yeah, I'm loose.
Okay. Let me tell you, I'm out there about to the boat ramp.
You need that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Let's see what you got here.
See, this is
You think about 15 pounds, you say? You
yeah,
think
he's
you
10,
called
right,
it,
10, 12.
you called it about
Right at
right?
10.
Yeah.
That, and you know, this fish, he's been fighting a little bit, just a little spot on him from spawning. You can see his mouth a little bit, but pretty healthy fish. So
That is a good fish. Hey, you doubled from fish 1 to fish 2.
yeah,
Now it's time for 20 fish,
Yeah, that's right.
20 pounder.
We're steadily just getting up. So, and just a beautiful fish here. The sun on him like that, and then it just never gets old catching. I don't even care if they're this size right here. Just all colors on him.
Started hitting that bottom. It's just like knocking on the door in.
Yep.
Using 6 ounces of lead, you think it would happen really quick and easy, but when you got flow like we got,
Yeah, it's like you think you'd find it right away, but
when you do feel it, there's no doubt. Okay, there you go. There we go.
good job. Uh-oh, here we go.
You got one too? Oh, now it's on.
Ah, I don't think he's there. It's a small bite. We about made her a double.
Yep, there was definitely a bite. This one might be more like a 8 or a 9 pounder.
Yeah, right there.
There we go. Poor fish didn't even get the bait. Tell you what, it's still such a huge fight. You think you want to come out here and everybody goes, oh, I want to catch a 50 pounder. You might change your mind when you get him hooked up.
Yeah. Yeah, what is he? He's probably 6. He's 8.
8 pounds?
Yeah.
You start looking at the length of that fish and you go, well, okay, that fish is probably, what do you think, 28 inches long or better?
Probably not quite that. Yeah, he's probably 24, probably.
24
yeah,
inches
21.
long? I'll tell you what, now maybe I'm getting the hang of it. Maybe I'll get another one here real quick. I tell you what, being a rookie at this, or only my second time doing it, it's amazing what the little extra weight you can really feel it.
So, in reality, you know, we like to get them baits back there, but you can still catch fish up here close to the boat. The main thing is, in order to catch fish, you have to feel it.
Yeah.
You got to be able to feel that bottom at all times. As you start getting better at it, then when I run trips and stuff, then we lighten up your sinker as the day goes on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There he is. And guess what? I'm all the way back down there to the boat ramp again. There he is. I see him way out there.
Oh yeah. Yep. Kind of fishing, you got all kinds of time to get the net.
Yeah.
Lollygag around, come back here, he's still 100 yards out. We got him now. Woo. Gave you a workout, huh?
He did.
I mean, that is a really solid quality fish.
Good and healthy.
That's a really nice fish, though.
Yep. We're gonna get this dude back.
Here we go.
Yep.
There you go.
Keep that rod right there. See him right there on top of the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's 18. That's nice.
Got him? Nice.
That's why you do it. That's why you get him in the boat.
You did a good job. Look at that fish. What do you notice about that fish? Look at this size.
Yeah, I'll be dang.
There's an eyeball in there.
Yeah. He's been hooked probably before.
Look, no eyeball. It's probably been.
I've only seen that one time.
That fish has been hooked, and or something. The eye's been removed, and it's literally healed over, and there is no eye.
There's his skin.
Just skin. But you know what? These fish, they work so much on sense of smell. Yeah. This fish is still very healthy and living its life. No eyeball. Yeah. Check that out.
A one-eyed fish.
A one-eyed fish. You got a fish?
Yeah.
Is that a good one?
I don't know. He's staying down. Oh yeah, feel a little drag here. No, he's not wanting to be seen. He's gonna be a nice fish.
There you go.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, you got him. Nice fish. Upper 20s. That's the ones we're after right there.
Yep, that's
Good
it.
quality fish right there. Beautiful fish.
Man, look how much, once they get about the length of the last one, they just for a while start getting really thick. Look how wide and thick that fish is.
All right, let's see what he weighs. Right at 28.
28 pounds.
I mean, that's just a typical trophy blue cat right there. I mean,
What a beautiful, beautiful fish.
we're gonna get him released here.
Got him?
Same old size today. 12, 13 pounder. That's the slot today, seems like.
Just a beautiful, fun fish that will, for most people, unless you are an avid catfisherman, that size fish, believe it or not, in this current,
Oh yeah.
will absolutely give you all the fights you want.
Yeah, 12 pounds.
And if you hook into a 40 or 50 pounder, you might be done for the day.
Yeah.
So, but wow, I tell you what, you've never let me down. I've been down here and done this with you twice, and every single time we come down here, we get plenty of bites.
There's obviously, there's bigger fish. Obviously, we catch bigger fish, but some days it's just tough. You know, today we got a big south wind. If you know what you're doing, and you know, from April all the way through October, November, a guy can come out here and catch fish. No doubt about it.
Many of the hunting seasons that hunters utilize dogs are right around the corner. Now's a good time to check in on your dog's health. Well, if you're a fan of Kentucky Afield, it'll be no surprise to you that we love to hunt using dogs. I personally own dogs, and that makes the experience so much more exciting to be in the field with a dog. So today, I have a professional with me who is a semi-retired veterinarian as well as a dog trainer, and you just have spent a lifetime around dogs. Dr. High, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
So many people own dogs, but if you're a hunter and you have a dog, there's certain things you need to know about your dog's health and conditioning and nutrition. So let's talk a little bit about how you should manage that hunting dog both in season and out of season.
Yeah, it's real important for them to be as healthy as possible, especially during the season, so you want to keep them that way throughout the year. About 3 things that you can really do to help is feed them well and feed them a good plane of nutrition. It's well worth the money to use dog food that's been researched and developed by companies that know about and work with sporting dogs. Another important aspect is maintain their level of activity and keep them in good shape. You can do that a number of different ways throughout the year, because when it gets to be hunting season, you want them in top flight shape to enjoy the hunt with them. One way I do it is train them year-round and also compete in field trials and hunt tests, and there's a number of different activities for almost every breed of dog, a sporting dog. It's fun for the dog and for the family to participate in. I encourage people to do whatever they're interested in, including especially beagles, to keep them in shape and if possible compete with them.
Beagles can put on some weight, especially older beagles. If you keep feeding them the exact same amount, they can put some weight on pretty fast.
Activity.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful with that, the food intake, and you might have to reduce it during the off season and feed a restricted amount and try to maintain their weight. And there's other things. You can take them for walks and swim. I had a beagle that he swam all the time with my other dogs. And so that's important even in the off season to maintain their weight, and throughout their life, that's going to help them live a better life and be able to enjoy the hunt. The third aspect of maintaining would be the health and prevention of disease processes, including ticks and fleas, heartworms, internal parasites, and vaccinations are all extremely important to help the dog throughout its life. I think it's a good idea to visit your veterinarian on a yearly basis and make sure they have a heartworm check and They're on heartworm prevention and flea and tick control, and most of the heartworm medications take care of internal parasites also. Some of the disease processes when I first started practicing have almost been completely eliminated because people have vaccinated. But it's also important to check the dog and make sure there's no other problems when you get them vaccinated. Check the heart, check the skin, check the ears and eyes and teeth. That's important as well as getting the vaccine.
There's a lot of ways to handle fleas and ticks. What do you kind of recommend as one of the best ways for a sporting dog?
There's a number of different products on the market, including injectable medications that last 6 months or a year for heartworms, and flea and tick medications that are both topical and oral. So it's the owner's choice, and many of them are excellent. Rarely, if ever, find a live tick embedded in the skin of my dog. Now, I might occasionally see one crawling on them, but the medicines that are available are extremely good.
One of the other things, if you take a dog out and you work that dog in the field and say it's a 3 or 4 hour hard day of work for the dog, and you bring them in, what should be your level of inspection of that dog before you put them up?
A cool down period after the exercise is important, and let them relax and walk. And then you look for potential problems, lameness, any cuts or abrasions, and then watch their temperament and their breathing, their food intake, their urination, defecation. All those things are important to watch for after you train them.
Pretty common that after a dog works that hard, you may get something in their paw, a briar in their paw, or they have a little cut or scratch on their ears, because man, they're all out. I mean, you think about how I look like sometimes coming back through the woods. I'm cut up too, you know. You're so focused on what you're doing and you're enjoying what you're doing that a little cut becomes just part of the game. It's kind of the same way for the dogs as well, but they may need your help to help tend to those wounds.
They may need some help, and if you ever have any question, of course, whether they need additional help more than you can give them, then contact your local veterinarian and maybe even describe the problem and see if they recommend coming into the clinic. Many of the little scratches can be cleaned up just with soap and water and at home by yourself, and removing any of the burrs, or there's some weeds during the summer that produce some thistle type growths that can be dangerous to the dog too, inhaling them, and so that's something to be aware of also.
Any other tips for us dog hunters out there, things that we should consider when it comes to training our dogs both off season and in season?
My philosophy is don't train for tomorrow, train for the dog. If you have a 13-month-old dog, you want to train for a 2, 3, 5, 7-year-old. So they learn over time, just like going to school, kindergarten, grade school, high school, and don't expect them to be perfect the first time you take them out. It's good to take them out in a controlled situation when they're first experiencing the hunt, and you can control the situation. So there's not 10 dogs running and people shooting everywhere for the beagles. You can control the situation and have them have good experiences.
As far as working and training a female dog during her heat cycle, is there any precautions you should take there?
Well, of course, keep an eye on them. Most of the people that I work with continue to train their dogs during the heat cycle. Sometimes train them after they train the male dogs so that there's no interference with that.
The question everybody wants to know, male or female dog, which one makes a better hunting dog?
Statistically, in competition, in hunt test and field trial, the males are slightly more popular than the females, but it may be just because of the heat cycle twice a year that they're not able to compete during that time period.
So you've had great both males and females?
Males and females.
Me too. I tend to like the females, but I've had both. Well, as a dog owner and a hunter myself, it's really great to get out here with a veterinarian and a passionate dog lover and trainer to kind of get your take on overall dog health and what we should be looking for. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now let's check in and see who else has been out having fun in this week's Ones That Didn't Get Away. Alexandria Teague got out in Bell County for the youth hunt and took this nice buck. Congratulations. Check out this buck for Avery Cantrell. This was her very first deer ever. She took this buck in Harrison County. Congratulations. Xavier and Bentley Maines of Grant County both got their very first deer this year while hunting in Harrison County. Nice job. Jeffrey Wells took advantage of this nice weather and got out at Barren River Lake with his grandson Garrett and caught some crappie. Nice job. Check out this beautiful striped bass that was caught at Wolf Creek Dam by Jarrett DeBoard. Nice job. 10-year-old Blake Williams got out on the opening day of youth season and took this nice doe. Congratulations. Brantley Parsons is ready to do some fall bass fishing as he caught this nice 3.5 pound largemouth in a private pond in Shelby County. Nice job. Modern firearm season for deer is right around the corner. Now's the time to get out and check those stands and get to the range and sight in those rifles. And remember, hunting and fishing on private property is a privilege. Always ask permission and thank the landowner. Until next week, I'm your host, Chad Miles, and I hope to see you in the woods or on the water.
The leaves are starting to fall, the temperature is dropping, and the deer are starting their rut. It's time to grab your rifle because Kentucky's Deer Modern Firearm season starts on the second Saturday in November. Be sure you have your hunter's orange and are up to speed on the rules and regulations. For more information, visit fw.ky.gov or call 1-800-858-1549.